Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to this NALCAP series. It's been a few months since I did a video in this NALCAP series. I've been enjoying the AUX program here in Spain, been doing a good bit of traveling, and I've posted some travel street walking videos if you're interested in that sort of thing, and there will be more to come on that as well. But I'm going to try to get back on the horse and keep putting more of these NALCAP videos out for those of you who are in the program or looking at doing the program. The Profex application for this coming cycle just opened up, so make sure that if you are interested and planning on doing it, that you are applying or have applied and looking at the next steps that you need to be doing in this process. If that does apply to you and you happen to have found this video first, if you'd like to, go back and take a look at the previous videos in this NALCAP series that I hope may be able to help you through that process. But today I'm going to quickly go through one of the very last things, and I guess the last thing that you need to do after getting to Spain before you start at your school. And that is getting the Spanish background check for previous sexual crimes. And this is something that I did not know about until I got to Spain and I was informed of this. But what this is exactly what it sounds like. It's a background check that you have to have in order to work in the schools or with children. And what it does is it's checking to see if you have committed any sex crimes against children in the past. And of course this is a good thing. It's to protect the children and make sure that anybody who has done these sorts of things is not put in a situation where that could potentially happen again. So I'm going to quickly go through how to get that done. It's pretty straightforward, and that'll be all for this video. Okay, so here we are on the Google homepage, and what we want to do is we want to type in cita previa calle Bolsa. Okay, now Calle Bolsa is the address, it's the street address of the place in Madrid where you go to get this background check. Of course, I'm making these videos in the series from my experience as an AUX in Madrid, so that is what this is geared towards. If you are an AUX in another area, I'm going to assume that this is still required because this is from the Spanish Ministerio de Justicia, the Ministry of Justice. You will have to find out where exactly you need to get this done in your area if you're in another region. But I think the majority of AUXes seem to try to go for Madrid, and again, I'm in Madrid, so I can only speak from my experience. But we want to type in cita previa, basically previously acquired appointment, Calle Bolsa, and it's going to bring it right up at the very top, Calle Bolsa 8 in Madrid. So we want to click on that, and it's going to bring us to this page, the cita previa, and it's all in Spanish. So I'm going to walk you through this if your Spanish isn't that great or you're not sure where to go. We want this one right here that says Certificado de Delitos de Naturaleza Sexual. Delitos is crimes. Certificado, that's basically background check. So background check of crimes of a sexual nature, naturaleza, in Calle Bolsa 8, Madrid. Okay, that's the one you want. And I assume it's always going to be in the middle on the top, but if it's not, just make sure you're reading through. It's the one that says Delitos de Naturaleza Sexual, Calle Bolsa. Okay, so we click there, and it's going to bring us to this page. And this is where we're going to set up our appointment. You have to set up an appointment to go and get this done. Before you set up the appointment, though, you need to scroll down farther, okay? And it's going to tell you right here what you need to bring to the appointment. It says deberá acudir. That means you must attend with the following documentation. Con la siguiente documentación, okay? The first thing it says is modelo de solicitud. Okay, debidamente cumplimentado. That means that we're going to click on that. This is the actual form we need to fill out, and it must be completed. Debidamente cumplimentado. Okay, we go over here, and this is it. It's very simple. It's 2 pages, and I don't even think you need to print the second one, but it doesn't hurt. So you're going to put in your information. The first one, if you have or know your NIE, you can put that, but I wouldn't. And I'll talk about why in a moment. Just put your passport number. Okay, so We're just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, whatever. Passport number. Your name, we're going to put, whatever. Captain Rogers. Why not? We'll be Captain America. And second last name, if you're, typical United States citizen, you probably don't have a second last name unless you come from a Latino background. Or some sort of Hispanic descent. So you can just leave it blank. Sex, male or female. Okay. Your date of birth. Now here you're going to want to put your date of birth in the European or Spanish style, which is the day and then the month and then the year. Okay. So if I was born on February 2nd, which I wasn't, but if I was born on February 2nd of 1996, okay, then I would want to put the day, so 02 February, which would also be 02, and then 1996, okay. Nationality, just put United States, or if you want to, in the Spanish format, you can put Estado Unidense, okay, or you can just put United States, whatever. Then you can put place of birth. All right, so I was born in Nashville, Tennessee, so we can put Nashville for the place, and then I put the province of birth, so just put Tennessee. Okay. And then we want to go for the name of your dad. If your dad's name is Steve, then whatever, just put that, and then probably last name too. Name of the mom, first last name. Are you a minor? Are you under 18? Okay. No. And so your email address and telephone. Okay. If you want to receive the results through those modalities. Okay. And then you basically just ignore all this. Scroll down at the bottom. You can fill this in, basically the date of when you're doing this. And then when you print it out, you can sign it right here. Or I guess you could do one of those electronic signatures before you print it out. So fill out the form, print it out, and then you are going to go back to the page, okay, where we got that form. The only other thing that you need when you go to the appointment is the document that you used to obtain the appointment. Okay, so this is where I said just put your passport, because whatever number you put in right here on the form, you're going to have to bring the document that shows that number. And chances are you don't have your NIE yet. I guess if your NIE came on your passport, on your visa in your passport, then you might could use that, but it's just safer just use your passport number and bring your passport with you. Okay, so you have the form, you'll need to bring that and when you sign it, and then you'll need to bring the document, your passport in this case. All right, and that's basically it. So we want to go back up and we want to schedule the appointment. So right here, it's going to show you possible days. Now, just because you can see that the days that are possible are highlighted, or they're clickable in blue, and the ones that are not are in gray. Now, that being said, for some reason, just because it's in blue doesn't mean that there are any available appointments. So for example, once you click on Thursday, February 15th, 2024, okay, we can click here and it says no se han encontrado horarios disponibles en esta franja horaria. Okay, that means that for this time slot that they have as available, there is nothing available. Okay, so let's go to the next day. Okay, nothing available. So Monday, nothing available from 9 to 10. From 10 to 11, nothing available. Keep in mind that Spanish calendars start on Monday. So when you do this, make sure that you know what day it is that you're signing up for. Monday will be first, and Sunday, or domingo in español, will be last. Okay, lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That took me a while to get used to. But just make sure you pay attention to that. So let's try Tuesday, February 20th, from 10 to 11, nothing. From 11 to 12, nothing. Wednesday, 21st, okay, 9 to 10. Oh, look at that. Okay, so right here, as soon as I clicked on that, since there was a date available, this reserve button, reservar, popped up in blue. I can click on it. So we're gonna click on it. Okay, click on the little check mark here. Okay, that the documents necessary, I have the available documents necessary to realize, to actualize this issue. So click that, go back up, click reserve, and it's going to load. Okay, so it's going to come up with this page. We're going to scroll down and fill out the information to set up the appointment. Okay, so we're going to put our first name, last name, our telephone number, which by now hopefully you've already gotten a Spanish SIM card, European SIM card, active working European phone number in Spain that you can use so that you're not racking up those international fees on an American service provider. But regardless, you need to have an active working phone number that you can put here, because you'll probably get a message or two, confirmation or something like that, and just in case they do send you a message for some reason, you need to be able to access that. So whatever phone number is active and working, make sure that it stays active and working throughout until you get this done. If you use it here, put in your email. You're going to go down here and select the type of document that we use, which for us was passport, and then go in and put your passport number. Okay, click here to accept the conditions of the appointment, and then we're going to click confirm appointment, which I haven't filled any of it out. There's going to be one more page. It's mostly just going to be confirmation type stuff, but if it does ask anything, which I don't think it does, just do it. But this is it shouldn't, because this is where you're confirming it. It should just be the confirmation that your appointment has been scheduled. Okay, so you've got your page printed out, you've got your appointment set up, you've got your passport document all ready to go, and you know what time you need to be there. So where do you need to go? Well, as we typed in at the beginning in Google, okay, you're going to go to Calle Bolsa 8. Well, I should have put that in, but Calle Bolsa 8, Madrid. Okay, and this is where it's going to take you. Okay, now you can put this into your phone whenever you need to go. If you've already explored some in Madrid, then when you look at the maps, this is probably going to look familiar to you. It's literally right in the middle of downtown. Okay, so if you know where Plaza Mayor is, if you know where Sol is, it's basically right next to Sol. Okay, it's here's Sol right here. Okay, if you're looking for Gran Via, it's up here. You can see the metro stations. It's closest here to Seoul Metro Station. That's the main well-known one. There's a couple others. These are entrances to Seoul. There's Tirso de Molina down here to the south. I would just say just go to Seoul. Okay, and so this is where you're going to need to go, and the entrance to it is going to be, I think it's on this street over here, on this side street. It might be down here, but I think it's over here on this side. That's where you need to go. And when you go in to these places, typically in Spain, whenever you go to one of these sort of government appointment type deals, often there will be a machine where you're going to type in like your name or whatever, maybe something that they text you, and then it's going to give you like a little number on a little piece of paper, and that's what's going to put you in the queue and let them know that you're there. And then when your number pops up on the screen in the little waiting area where you're seated, then you'll go to the counter that's assigned to you. But that's all pretty self-explanatory once you get there. But I did just want to mention that you'll go and you'll get a little paper number from the machine, and then sit and wait until you see your number on the screen. And then they'll call you back to a desk. This process took about, once you're in there, once they call you back, which I didn't have to wait that long, but I think with the lady, it took less than a minute. And that's no exaggeration. It was so fast. Gave her my stuff. She typed a little thing in the computer, printed out the sheet, gave it to me, and I left. It was so simple, so fast, so easy. The biggest thing is, you're just going to be getting downtown here. Make sure you leave with plenty of time. especially if you're in one of the outer areas, or it's definitely just easier to do this. You have to have this to begin working. Now, your school. Let me just say this: the things in Spain are pretty lax in general. So your school might be sort of like, okay, we'll let you work the first day or two without it. Maybe, I don't know. They might not, but they might. But don't count on it. And it's better to not have to take a day off of school to come to your appointment than to just get it done before school starts. Okay, so just get it done as soon as you can, and then you'll be ready to go and get started for school. That's the last thing that's required. At least that was the last thing that was required of me. And as I said, I didn't know about this until I got to Spain, and they sent out an email to everyone in the program saying, "Hey, you need to get this done." And so I went and got it done, and it wasn't a problem. But that's it. So it's right here in downtown Madrid. For some of you, if you're not working within the city region, it might be a little bit of a hassle to go downtown. But chances are, when you get here anyway to Madrid, you're going to be spending some time exploring downtown anyway. I mean, it's the capital city. So just do this and make it a day where you're going to go and do other things too and explore the city, and just pop by at your time, and it'll all be good. But I definitely recommend, leaving early, getting there early, just to make sure, because if you're not familiar, even if you are familiar with the metro system or the Renfe Cercanías and all that, there can be delays, and it's a big city and there's people. So just leave early, get there early, and it'll all go well, and you'll be ready to start school. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you like it or enjoy the series, please hit that like or subscribe button down below. As I mentioned at the beginning, I'm going to be getting back into the mode of doing more of these videos. I do have videos planned for still. I'm going to go through about how to get the Metro Pass, as well as I'm going to talk about learning Spanish as an aux here in Spain, which I think some people come and they think that it's going to be like super easy. I'm living in Spain, but with this job as an aux, you got to use English all day with the kids. You're not supposed to use Spanish. So I'm going to talk about some methods and things that you can do if you're really interested in improving your Spanish. And I'm going to talk about some other things as well in some upcoming videos. But I wanted to make sure that I put this out there because this piece was super important for getting started at your school. This is necessary. And I was not forewarned of it before I got to Spain. So I wanted to go ahead and give you guys a heads up, know what you need to do to get this done, and where you needed to go. I do believe there is a way also to do this process for the Certificado de Delitos de Naturaleza Sexual online. I have no idea how to do that. So I do believe there's a way to do that. I did not do it that way. I went downtown. I just felt like it was less to figure out, even though it may have took more time and physical effort in the long run. So if you want to, you can look up and see if you can find a way to do it online. But I didn't do it that way. But nevertheless, even if you look up a way to try and do it online, this video will be here for you in case you change your mind and decide to do it in person. So anyways, hope it was helpful. Stay tuned for the coming videos, and until then, take care.